All right, let's try the streaming thing again. Look like while I was in the middle of my internet issues, I got another follower, Jack Dexter. Well, thanks for the follow. Hopefully he comes back. Yeah, just random internet issues. I don't know um if it's gonna sustain or not. I mean, so far so good, but usually when it acts up, it'll do it after a good few minutes. But I don't know. It's just this issue seems to occur like every time like the power in the house, or I should say like the neighborhood. It seems to so every time it happens, the internet acts up. Um, I tried restarting the modem. Hopefully, maybe that'll help. If not, I'll have to give another call to Comcast, and they'll have to do whatever on their end to to get it fixed. The joys of Comcast. So
Just confirm is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like
Oh,
them
yeah.
because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
I'm gonna grab that. So we're just gonna enter with the spider suit. So, alright, so that's kind of cool. That the loading screens are whatever the outfit happened to be wearing. This might be a funny complaint or criticism, whatever. But I'm not too crazy about Peter Parker's hair in this game. Alright, so we'll see if there's anything else to do. Oh no. Still got stuff locked, alright. So if that is closed off, where's the other one? There's like another thing. That's okay, there we go. The other one. No. There's nothing new. So alright, well the only thing to do really is story mission. So the last story related thing that I did was I had to chase after the Shocker, which was a real pain in the ass for reasons I don't understand. I don't know if I'm playing this game wrong or something. But chasing after him was like a huge pain in the ass, and uh, but like I said, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong if I'm not playing this game right because so far just chasing after stuff in general is seems to be really difficult. And I mentioned this before, but Spider-Man's supposed to be like one of the more faster characters in comics, like especially um like he doesn't have, he doesn't fly and he's not a speedster. But he can traverse like really fast. And yet I don't recall in any of the Spider-Man games because Shocker has appeared in many. He showed up a lot in Spider-Man games, and and I don't believe that I've ever had a chase sequence featuring the Shocker. And if this game's gonna have other chase sequences, well, at the very least, I know Electro's in the game, so that's almost like a given. Um, but what was um what was kind of stupid though was that the so you chase down a Shocker, which takes like a couple times of like catching up with him to stop him, but there's no boss battle. Like you'd figure that by the time you caught him the second time or the last time, whatever it was, that you would have a fight with a battle with the Shocker, like every other Spider-Man game, but nope. I do know the Sinister Six play a role in this, so perhaps he'll be. Well, we could be seeing him again. But who knows? So that was the last story mission thing that I did, and now I guess we go. I guess there's really nothing else to do. Wow, what was that? Oh, is my internet acting up again? Just my. Okay. So far, so good. I just had like point 2 frames drop. Oh, that was weird.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat, and stop menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said he's psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
Well, okay then. So, alright. In this universe, the Scorpion has already been a thing. Like other things about this universe compared to the mainline Marvel universe is that, well, here's what we know. We got the Avengers. We know that's a thing. We don't know which of the members, but you could probably guess, the main members: Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk. More than likely, those are the Avengers that, at the very least, exist. That while the Sanctum Sanctorum exists, it doesn't seem like there's Doctor Strange yet, and or they haven't met or something. And we do have a Daredevil, it seems, in this universe. So, and I think that's all I have really gathered from some of the Easter eggs. Like there are things like you see Rand Industries, but that doesn't mean we got an Iron Fist yet. Unless stated otherwise.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Oh, even the outfits come out in the cutscenes. I didn't realize. Is this supposed to be the loading screen or something? Since I'm doing story stuff, I want to try to stick to the story outfit.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
But it is cool. Anytime where they have a cutscene where you can still view with your alternate outfits is still pretty cool, because there are a lot of games where you change out your outfit and it wouldn't show up in cutscenes.
Never thought I'd make it.
Am I going the right way? There you go, upstairs. Yeah, I've been all done. I don't know if there's anything else I missed from here.
Peter, thank you again for helping me with the Social Security website.
You say you're
Gotta
welcome?
keep my medical records in order.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey,
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Oh. There's a side mission all the way up here.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I really liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Hello?
Peter, Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
Right. How did I lose track of time?
Alright, well, side mission, motherfucker.
something wrong?
Oh, no, no. I just had to thank you for saving my daughter from those muggers.
When did this happen?
Just now. Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right. Sorry. Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe. Okay, I wasn't anywhere near there. I should swing by and see what's going on. There's the theater, and the crime scene. I better find out what happened. Still alive. So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector. That's promising.
Venom reference. Which she's kind of made like a couple of, but in this universe, has he even... Is there a Venom? Has he even gotten the symbiote?
Sorry I missed the action. Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
You're back already? I thought you were checking out that fire.
Right. On my way now. Which way was it again?
Last time you went that way. South.
Thanks. I got a little turned around. Someone's impersonating me. Could be the chameleon again. I've got to pick up his trail.
Could definitely be the chameleon.
It does smell like there was a fire in this direction.
He's the very first Spider-Man villain.
There's the fire damage. Looks like
If you
it got
don't-
put out quickly.
If you don't count the burglar from Amazing Fantasy.
Hey, Spidey, what'd you do with that fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
I'm not the guy in charge, okay? Just keep moving, right?
He used a fire extinguisher. What type of suppressant is in this? ADP. Pretty standard. And easy to track. He got fire suppressant on him. If I key my lenses to track its chemical signature, it should lead me right to Spider-Man 2.0. He's walking normally. No webs, no powers. Which makes what he's doing suicidal.
Nope, can't let you through.
Oh.
Cut through there. I'm not the guy in charge, okay? Just keep moving, right? Over to the side, come on.
You came back! I can't thank you enough for saving my friend from the fire. I thought she was dead.
My pleasure. Look, I want to make sure everyone's safe, but the smoke kind of got to me. Do you remember where I went next?
Sorry, I was helping my friend. I think you went back up there.
Thanks. Give your friend my best. Whoever faux Spider-Man is, he's helping people. But what he's doing is dangerous. I've got to find him.
Come on. Cut through there. guy in charge, okay? Just keep moving, alright?
Oh, oops. Duh.
Hey, Spider-Man, anyone do your taxes? Taxi!
That guy looks like he's been in a fight. Maybe he knows something.
Come on, man, lay off! I told you everything. The deal's going down on the roof. No lie.
Right, just... you stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late. Knocked out, but breathing. My doppelganger's got some skills. That's gonna leave a mark.
I told you, I give up.
And he left the drugs. Seems like his intentions are good, even if his methods are nuts. The police will handle the cleanup. Counterfeit Spidey must have gone down the other fire escape.
I'm not really sure what the issue is, really, because, you know, he seems to be doing all the stuff Spider-Man is doing. Normally does. And the way that he does it.
That's him. People seem to like him. Yeah, I mean me. I mean, this is weird.
My pleasure, citizens. Excuse me. I hear someone in need.
Okay, I do not talk like that. Nobody talks like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your head.
Whoa, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man!
Not anymore, you're not.
Really, dude?
Time to even the odds a little.
Kill them both!
I've got this. Go.
Miss a chance to team up with the real Spider-Man? No way!
You know how to fight.
I'm a black belt. Teach at Chikara Dojo. I just wanted to help spread the legend, you know?
Yeah, but when you dress like me, you inherit my enemies. And I've got a lot of enemies.
Look out! More of them!
I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest. Community, there's a feast shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
Good idea. Starting to put the outside of the suit.
Really?
I'll finish him off. Don't need to tell me twice.
Really? Really got a warning.
Man, that was intense. How do you do it?
One bruise at a time. Look, your heart's in the right place, but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call.
Huh.
Besides,
Spider-Man no more.
you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
Alright, level up. Alright, so suit is cool. You have story stuff to do, so I'm gonna switch to the actual outfit. Increases the amount you're healed from focus. Alright, that might be cool. And enemies remain highlighted until combat starts. Alright, that sounds useful as well. That's oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have this ground strike. ACs. And I think the only thing we do is story. Yeah, story.
always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts. But it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface, like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us are.
Overshot? Nope.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Well, Norman Osborn, as dickish as ever. And of course, Peter Parker, I guess loses another job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
All right. Button.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Oh. All right. I guess it's down to more side stuff. So far, that's the only thing that showed up, so let's take care of that. So if I'm gonna be doing stuff, oh, I have a research token I signed. If I mess around with that, let me mess around with this. Like this is another of our
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, what's the word, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots. like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
Okay. Now what am I supposed to do? Oh.
Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there.
Did I not get that?
And gotcha.
I swear that's what I did. Is it up higher? Anything up here? Oh, there we go.
I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Oh, what the heck was that?
Got it. Oh, feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from two types of cars, and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Best smokestack picture I ever took.
Oh, that's cool. It slows down. Oh, I gotta take pictures of both cars.
Perfect. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry's station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
There you go.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the
Glowing
bank.
eyes. Alright, so it shows it's... Make sure that there's nothing else in here. Alright, so we're not going to deal with the Shocker yet. We're going to collect these things. I guess, do I start from here and then work my way up? And go back down, hopefully not initiate this on the way down. Guess that's what we'll do.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
But what were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman, actually pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete, I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
I think, wasn't there some gadgets? Need read. Did not. Making stuff. Maybe this one? Oh, I need challenge tokens. Alright. So, no. I just... buy suits. So I just realizes that, alright, so I haven't gotten a chance to try out this hallowed decoy power, but I'm pretty sure that's a Spider-Man 2099 thing. I don't know why they gave it to Scarlet Spider. I find a marine research station on the way up here, but it's got great sight lines to the river. Any health issues crop up, we can address them pretty easy. Your aerial dispersal once that system comes online, that is.
Hey, Pete. This lab monitors the health of marine life, and we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But The effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
Looks like there's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated. Found an antibacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick. First step, get to the docks. I bet whatever's in those barrels caused the problem. Gotta get him out of the water.
You're not close enough?
Call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man.
Okay, so I guess I gotta jump over him.
These barrels are smarter than some of the guys I usually fight.
What the heck? I didn't do the thing. Oh, guess because he had nothing to zip line with.
Now that it's clear, this is a perfect spot to spray. If I spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide. Gotta cover a wide area.
So, is this Captain Planet now?
The fish will spread it to other fish, which is good. There's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit.
Still not done?
More barrels. Definitely the
damn.
source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them. Great thing about barrels, they don't shoot at me. downside is, I don't think these barrels appreciate my quips.
There we go. Oh. One over here. That was good. There we go.
All clear to spray.
Oh yeah. Do that.
I thought it was one of those robbers in Chinese masks. Turns out he was a street performer.
Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you. This is why I never had an aquarium. I bet someone calls this into Jameson as Spider-Man, water polluter.
Oh.
Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured. All clean. Well, by the standards of the docks. We stopped an outbreak before it started. It'll be tough for Oscorp to argue this station isn't pulling its weight.
Okay. Turning dark now? Okay, that was slightly confusing. I don't know what was that about. But I think I can unlock another outfit. That's what I do.
Bring your children into the room, friends, because I'm delivering a lesson impressionable youngsters need to hear. My guest today is a man who learned the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I
Really?
wanted to fight crime and help people, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I put on a costume like his and tried to do what he does. Boy, was that a mistake. I almost got killed. Just lucky the real Spider-Man saved me.
Let me stop you right there because I think the salient point has been made. Emulate Spider-Man in any way, and you will die! Don't do it, kids! And that's another one of Uncle Jonah's life lessons. Jared, trademark that.
Alright, and so far that's all the suits that I have unlocked. Wildlife tracking isn't glamorous, but it is important for a city of New York's size and density. You need some high-grade location triangulation to pinpoint something as small as a bird in this urban jungle.
Hey, Pete. Now, this station tracks GPS chips deployed around the city on birds and other wildlife. It collects data on the environment, which Mom wanted, and helps improve GPS on Oscorp tech, which Dad wanted. So, it's actually probably safe. You know what, bud? I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Hey, the tech here might help me track my missing Spider-Bot. Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other Spider-Bot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot's signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one. Nothing unusual, just taking my Spider-Bot for a walk in the park. You know, like you do. Okay, it's following the pings from the other Spider-Bot. Let's see where it takes us.
Am I even going the right way? Yeah, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, there we go.
I wonder if a kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market. Yeah, I told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense. Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk. Looks like it made it quite a ways. Proximity alarm? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it. This pigeon's strong. Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym. Finally, its nest. Wait, that's the other spider bot. I busted a feathered kleptomaniac. Now that I know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission. Harry really did me a solid that time. Wish I could thank him. I got some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
No, where you going? Motherfucker. Damn it! There you go. Steam heat is the most environmentally friendly method for in-home heating, but the pressure required creates a lot of safety concerns. The station keeps an eye on things and makes sure that the pressure in nearby units exceeds tolerance.
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way. Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shut should take them out.
Alright, so... okay.
What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast.
Really? What? I'm timed? Oh my god. This whack ass game.
The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way. Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shut should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast.
Oh, I am timed. I see that now.
Too many people in these buildings.
Okay,
No
and
time
for
to
everyone that
evacuate.
I hit,
It's up to me.
time goes up a bit.
Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily.
His weapon can't reach that far, like, what the hell, man? Oh my god.
Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly. Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
What was that? On you. Set this one up. Seismic monitoring situation. Trained on the fault line running beneath Central Park. Really hope Oscorp doesn't decide to axe the station. Have kind of a semi attached. Huh, there's a fault line in New York, or is this just a comic book?
Remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force.
What am I doing? Oh, okay.
Found a trouble spot.
Oh, okay.
Did it! But that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time. If Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad. Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry.
Can I get an autograph?
Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry. There's the spot.
The good work, the good work.
always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general. Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work.
Looking good, Spidey.
Don't feel super awesome at this one. Cloaking tech intended for military application. We're using armed drones to test it. This was my one concession to Dan. Hopefully this will convince him to relax about funding the other station. Sorry.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success!
Visibility.
Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous. And the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it. And I'll need to be cloaked.
Get close to the drone, visible, and press arm.
Nailed it! Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
Oh, shit, that's what happens. Oops, wrong button. Shit.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. using me.
How in the hell am I supposed to get that one? All I can do is jump.
Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust.
You're forgetting like what button I'm supposed to press.
Scratch one drone. Are these armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again.
Ah.
Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Have you ever been driving along, going to work or church, minding your own business, when suddenly, bam, you hit a pothole, damaging your car and ruining your whole day? Well, you know who to blame. No, not city bureaucracy. Spider-Man. He's been seen leaping down from great heights to pound the ground with maximum force. Why? There's only one possible reason I can think of. He hates us, and he wants us to be miserable.
Sorry. New York is renowned for pristine drinking water, but it doesn't get that way without a lot of work. The station is designed to ease that burden by monitoring smaller bodies of water with connections into the city's main water line.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
Alright. Hold on real quick. What am I supposed to do? Ew.
Got it.
That's
Now I need to
nasty.
crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. I wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
This is not gonna tell me. Alright. Solomon, Manhattan, The Fountain, Rand Corp, Rockefeller, Borough, Avengers Tower. Can I use that? Tower. I don't know where. We go towards the Avengers building.
Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
What are you doing? What the heck was that? Try to die. Or I tried to swing out of it. Alright. I can't tell where I'm going.
Something should work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
Oh, the Oscorp building was right there.
There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
Research station requires you to continue playing the story to unlock the electric web. The fuck? How dare you? Electric web, is that a gadget? Motherfucker. Alright, fine. Can I do this one, game?
Okay, this one confounded me for a while. Apparently Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators. Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this? I'll tell you why. Because when the city has to send crews out to fix these problems, they need police to direct traffic around them. That's officers who aren't stopping crime. Which leaves, say it with me, Spider-Man. He's trying to take our brave officers' jobs.
Who looks after the health of New York's pigeon population? Harry Osborn and Oscorp, that's who. Seriously though, pigeons are the #1 vector for a ton of communicable diseases. This station helps us keep tabs on our weekend friends before they become health risks.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu. And it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are. First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies.
So aside from all the
Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor.
All the
I bet
super
the
villain.
Avengers never have bird poop missions.
New York just sounds like a dangerous place to live. Seems like New York needs Captain Planet more than it needs a Spider-Man.
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees.
Did I do it?
Okay, one down, two to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals. It'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse.
Like we could have a Marvel Zombies?
Can you say hi to my kid?
And one more left. I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything. I wonder if it'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume.
Dispersing, why isn't that not working? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, game.
Okay, that should work fast. I better scan some pigeons to make sure.
Can I get an autograph?
Say hi to my kid?
That did it. No zombie pigeons.
Oh, is that it? Oh no. I have to wait for it to...
Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
Alright, never mind. So we got a few more to go. Got excited for nothing. So the plan is for the rest of the night, because unfortunately I did log on pretty late. But at the very least, I'm gonna. Oh, that's this thing. But I was gonna say at the very least, I'm going to try to do all the research stuff, get that out of the way, so then that way, next time I play, which will hopefully be tomorrow, I can go and just get started right away with the story mission. Hoping that maybe I'll be on around 4ish, but we'll have to see. One of the hardest problems with improving air quality is identifying the source of highly toxic, low particle count pollutants. Stuff that can make you sick from only a few grams. The station specializes in solving the exact problem by targeting specific particulate toxins.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you'd probably have some science jargony way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start. There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it. Mercury. Bonded with something else. I can't tell what. This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk. Let's see what a sample from this can tell me. electric acid in there too, but also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this. Phew, that stinks to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it.
Hmm.
Why is this sounding so familiar? Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents. I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess. One down. Nice. Breathing this stuff in, not good. Gotta stay above this stuff.
I like to, but you actually don't jump very high.
One down. Nice, it's working. Just a couple more barrels. Last one.
No, I'm not gonna get like this.
One down. Nice, it's working. Just a couple more barrels. Last one.
Oh my god. Fuck it.
That's it. Sealing the
Did
grate
it.
with webbing should stop any residual drainage. That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder if he's gone insane. A perfectly valid question. But have you heard of the Goliath bird-eating spider? I'll spare you the gory details, but it's a spider big enough to devour birds. Now, Spider-Man sticks to walls like a spider. He jumps like a spider. What else does he do like a spider?
Data backup, one of those things that's the least important aspect of a project, right up until it becomes the most important. The station helps us manage overflow data from all the other stations. Backup for our backup.
Okay, so this station collects overflow data from all the others. And God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data, but I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there, fast. The active receiver's easy to find. Just have to get up there. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that.
Okay. What? Why do I have a countdown? Okay.
The active receiver's easy to find. Just have to get up there. Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that. What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations. Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased. Getting close.
Where you are. Where is you? The fuck is you? Oh, there it is.
Should be in view of the ESU server now. Got it. Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry. Looks good. Let's see. Good. Let's see. Looks good.
Oh no, this is the wrong one.
Let's see. Good. Looks good. Good. Let's see. Good. Let's see. Looks good. Let's see. Good. It's working! Everything stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
The station monitors water pressure for nearby buildings. Anything goes wrong, pipe bursts or clogs, an alert is automatically sent out to the city's maintenance team. At least that's what would happen if Oscorp had ever pushed the city to approve the system.
Hey, Pete. So this station monitors water pressure down to the individual building. Structures above 4 stories use water towers to augment the city's system. The idea is to identify problems before they spread, you know?
Whoa. The pressure in this building's all over the map. I need to find out why. The water towers connect to the city's system at the 4-story mark. I'll scan the pipes, try to see where this starts. Pipes are fine up here. Whatever's causing this, it's lower.
Does this dude like Mario now?
Here's the problem. Valve's at the wrong setting. Easy enough to fix. That shouldn't
Really?
have happened. I better seal these fast before Jameson pins it on me. Just call me the amazing spider plumber.
Ah, you bet. Can you not?
All fixed. Et voila.
Oh shit, I guess. God damn.
Huh, even better than duct tape. Got it. Just in time. Nailed it. Got it. Last one. Those won't hold long. Pressure shouldn't be that high. Unless the drainage is blocked. I'll check the outlet pipe. The outlet pipe's down by the waterfront. I'll go see if anything's blocking it.
So now this dude's gotta be a plumber also.
Now I ask, how many other heroes fight crime and fix your shower? And now Oscorp can't deny Harry's station stopped a public utility meltdown.
This station's simple, but really important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first. This was a big one for my mom.
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air. I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them. Okay, got that one. This can't be good for me. Nice. Just need a few more samples. Oh, that one smelled. Just a couple more. Got it. One more should do it. Oh, don't die, don't die. That's it. Phew. Okay, looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I'll need to get pictures of them for proof. Taking pictures, just like the old Bugle days. Life was so much simpler back then. One down. That's a keeper. And the hat trick. All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I got 3 more of these to do. Technically 4, but I can't do one of them without electric web ability or whatever the heck. So it seems like if I didn't get the ground stomp, which is what I'm gonna call, I don't know, it might be the name of it. But yeah, I probably couldn't even do like the 2 that I did where I need to use that ability.
Operation Spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy-brain spider was climbing this particular water spout, people. Because he tampered with the water pressure system. He was seen earlier messing with a valve that only qualified workers are supposed to use. Wake up, America! Spider-Man creates the problems he then solves, then expects you to reward him with your adoration. The sad thing is, all too many do. Fortunately, you know better, thanks to me.
Just realized I should probably up the in-game volume a bit.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. And they must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back. My spider bots are still just prototypes. This is a good time to test one. Its sensors can follow the chemical trail. Better than me swinging up on the thief. If he freaks out and drops the hydrazine, he'll gotta find a quiet place to deploy the spider bot, where I can hang out and guide it. Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief. The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts. Maybe...
Oh.
Maybe not. End of the trail. He's in this crowd. He's running. Gotta wrap him up with a web burst. Got it. Now to get the fuel back. Got it. Now I just need to return the fuel to the station.
Wow!
This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make them cost-effective, they'd be a big help.
I heard Hammerhead's expanding his territory.
Chemicals back where it belongs. I beefed up the station security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. Not a bad day's work. This is one station that was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down. especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But well, she ran out of time. Look, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power. Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything. The zipline web seemed fine. Well, I'm getting a heck of a workout. Gotta hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable. This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction. You'd think these people never saw a guy jogging on walls. Okay. By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius's lab to combine everything. I'd just take the subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long. Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent.
Peter. Oh, Peter. Don't even know why I'm bothering to record this. Norman has neutered us, and soon the lab will be out of funds. We were on the verge of such great things. If we had just a bit more time and money, I know all the ideas in our heads would have come pouring. Wait. Ideas in our heads. My God, Peter, that's it!
Okay.
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly. Just need to isolate the bacteria.
There we go.
Beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria. But I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station.
If there's anything else here, since oh, doesn't seem like it.
Should have my web swinging back. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again. I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way. There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens.
Oh. Here.
It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing. It didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
Alright, I think I should have one more that I can do. And then after this, I'll likely call it a night.
Hey, Pete. This station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now, it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. The size of the problem area fluctuates. I need to be ready for a sudden change. One down. But I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry. Soon the whole system's gonna go. Got it. The job's only halfway done.
Damage control building. So I know there's no one around to really talk
I wish
to,
there was
but
a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters.
oh, it looks like I have to go to the damage
Problem's
control
getting worse.
building itself.
I'm running out of time. Invisible walls closing in. I feel like a mime. Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze.
Ah, what the fuck?
Let's not do that again.
Like, is the internet hurting Spider-Man?
Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, you know, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe.
So yeah, as I was trying to say about damage control, they are in the Marvel universe, it's a company that cleans up after superhero disasters and other than that, I think that is it, except for the one around, yep, right here. I can't do yet because I need some other new ability. But I'm gonna have to call it a night for now. Before I do that, let me switch suits because I gotta do story. Oh yeah, can I get mods? That's the other thing I can get with this. Okay, keep forgetting. Alright, finishers generate bonus gadget refills. Increases the rate focus generates. Oh, I need a challenge token for that. Reduces the effect of flashbangs and stun grenades. Increases X. Oh no. Increases the amount you are healed from focus. And scanned enemies remain highlighted. No. Can't need any of these, but get out of the way. So yeah, other than that, that's just about it. I didn't think I was gonna play as much as I did today, but hopefully I'll be on a little bit earlier tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to just save it here, and then that way, next time I log on to play, it's straight to do a story mission. And that will be dealing with the shocker. Which is cool because I was kind of disappointed that after the chase sequence, there was no fight, and now he shows up and we'll have a fight. So, basically we'll have our obligatory shocker battle in the Spider-Man game. It's alright, so that's gonna be it for tonight. Oh,
Has
hold
anyone
on.
else heard reports of Spider-Man literally seeking out clouds of smog to swing through? Is this the behavior of a sane individual? I'll tell you what I think is going on here. When I was a lad, there was a problem with juvenile delinquents sniffing glue to get high. Knowing Spider-Man's weak moral character and thrill-seeking personality, I'd guess the same principle is at work here. But inhaling toxic substances also damages the brain, which actually explains a lot about Spider-Man. He's swinging through the city hopped up on smog.
Oh, that was an interception. Oh, man, Vikings. Wow. Wow. Interception to a return touchdown. Wow. Alright, so let me save it again. Doesn't repeat that. But yeah, so next time I log in, it first thing to take care of is Shocker. And as I said, we'll have our little obligatory Shocker battle in a Spider-Man game. So I guess with that being said, you know, didn't really have too many people joining us, but as usual, I want to thank Lilo Ali for hosting me. And Jack Dexter 033. Thanks for the new follow. Hopefully, see you around. And as for everyone else, I guess till next time. Oh yeah, try to download this.